The University of Texas at Austin is battling communism in higher education, while the Texas A&M Board of Regents have placed a DEI advocate in charge of their new Victoria campus. This is Monday, Columbus Day, October 13th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Welcome into Monday. Thanks for kicking off your week with the Texas Minute. 5 Republicans in the Texas House have been censured by the state GOP. More on what that means coming up. A teaching seminar at the University of Texas at Austin will train faculty members to instruct students on the horrors of communism. UT Austin School for Civic Leadership partnered with the Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation to host Teaching the 20th Century, Communism and Dissent. The program will take place later this week. Historian Sean McMeekin will be the event's keynote speaker. He's long argued against the whitewashing of communist history in higher education. Meanwhile, at the Texas A&M University system, Regents there voted unanimously on Friday to install a DEI advocate as the president of the institution's new Victoria campus. Christian Hardigree comes to A&M from the University of South Florida St. Petersburg campus, where she had described herself as working to sustain the momentum behind diversity, equity, and inclusion programming. Previously, Hardigree was a multi-year recipient of the Higher Education Excellence in Diversity Award by Insight into Diversity magazine. At the federal courthouse in El Paso late Friday, both sides rested their cases in a contentious 9-day trial over the state's new congressional boundaries approved by lawmakers this summer. At stake are 5 new GOP opportunity seats in the U.S. House from Texas. Democrat-aligned groups are asking the court to block the use of the maps in 2026, claiming the lines discriminate against minority voters. The state has argued that the process was strictly guided by partisan objectives. Travis Morgan has covered the case in the courtroom from start to finish. So, Travis, what should Texans expect next?
The redistricting case is far from over. The 3-judge panel will now rule on the preliminary injunction, and both parties would prefer this decision is made by November 8th when candidate filing opens for the 2026 primaries. The sooner the better, as the case will surely be appealed to the Supreme Court. Even if the preliminary injunction is denied, there will be a full trial on the claims of both racial gerrymandering and racial vote dilution, but that may not be until 2027, according to plaintiffs.
You can find all of Travis Morgan's coverage at TexasScorecard.com. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Hey folks, Chris Salcedo here. I've got something special for you, the Salcedo Storm podcast. As your friendly, liberty-loving Latino, I bring you a mix of engaging discussions to help us fight for our state and our conservative values. It's the perfect way to stay informed and engaged in what's happening around you. So, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the storm of information and entertainment coming your way. The Salcedo Storm podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
While declining to remove any incumbent lawmakers from the 2026 primary ballot, the state Republican Executive Committee on Saturday voted to censure 5 lawmakers. The SREC had considered 10 potential censures against GOP lawmakers. Under party rules, local GOP committees can censure a Republican officeholder who has taken 3 or more actions in opposition to the party's principles or legislative priorities. After hours of discussion, the SREC voted to concur with 5 resolutions, those targeting state representatives Dade Phelan, Angela Orr, Jared Patterson, Stan Lambert, and Gary Vandiver. Phelan and Lambert are not seeking re-election. The SREC, though, declined to concur with censure resolutions against Speaker Destin Burrows and State Representatives Angie Chen Button, Cody Harris, Jeff Leach, and Morgan Meyer. Texas GOP Chairman Abraham George said that despite early conflicts with Speaker Burrows, the party ultimately worked with the House leadership to advance a significant number of their priorities. You can find details on that story and the others mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Adam Kahn, Robert Montoya, Travis Morgan, and Brandon Waltons. Our producer is Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now let's go make it a great day.